Shelly Finkle shocked that Team Fury didn't even try to offer a step-aside deal. Let's talk about it.
Push the weight in our flex. Flex the live is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. How are you? Great, I hope. Well, you know what I always say. Time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. Well, in this case, the path wasn't that long. $20 million. That's the number we heard. That's what we heard. So let us read. You know how I like to do, family. Boxing scene. The link will be in the description. Wilder's manager admits shock that Team Fury did not offer step-aside deal. Did not. Shelly Finkle, the co-manager of heavyweight contender Deontay Wilder, was shocked that Tyson Fury's handlers did not present them with a step-aside offer to allow the Gypsy King to face Anthony Joshua in a full division unification. Now stop right there. If he wanted to fight AJ so bad, you would think that they would have come up with a number. What's the cost to let us go ahead and handle business with AJ? What's the cost? What's it going to cost? Is there a number? A few months ago, Fury and Anthony Joshua were close to a deal to collide on a date in August in Saudi Arabia. While their negotiations were playing out, Fury was engaged in a legal battle with Wilder, who was trying to enforce a rematch clause from their February 2020 encounter. Wilder's team came out on top as an arbitrator ordered Fury to honor the rematch clause. They will now face each other for a third time on October 9th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Joshua will defend his WBO, WBA, IBF, IBO titles against mandatory challenger Alexander Usyk on September 25th. During the arbitration, Wilder's co-manager confirms that a step-aside offer was never presented. Confirms that a step-aside offer was never presented. We were shocked, and our lawyers said they were shocked from their side that they made no effort before we won the case, Finkle told The Sun. They first tried to vacate the lawsuit, and they lost. But there was nothing from their side, which I thought was short-sighted, but that's their choice. Wow. Here's the difficulty with that, family. Do y'all remember something about a $20 million step-aside offer? Do y'all remember that? I remember that. $20 million on the table. Remember when John Fury said he should just take the money and step aside? And then when they lost the arbitration officially, he said my son should just throw his belts in the trash and go ahead and fight AJ because he didn't like what was going on over here in the States, as if he hasn't made millions of dollars and reinvented himself. He didn't reinvent himself. He is who he's always been. It's just that this country is more accepting of that type of fighter. Y'all know. Y'all already know what it is. He didn't reinvent himself. He is who he's been. But never mind all of that. Y'all remember hearing that number, $20 million? You can't say that you ain't say it. You know why? Well, you know, I'm one of the many kings of receipts. Family, let us read. Man, I love this. Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder asking for $20 million to let Fury fight Anthony Joshua. Okay, this article was written back in May of 2021. There might be a path for Tyson Fury to match up against Anthony Joshua and step past Deontay Wilder, but the Gypsy King doesn't seem to be a fan of it. Fury said on his Instagram story Tuesday that Wilder had asked for $20 million to step aside and let the potential unification bout in August move forward. What a joke the Bronze Bomber has become. He asked for $20 million to move over. Hashtag Joker. Looks like I have to crack his skull again. Fury wrote in a post accompanied with a video of Wilder training with Malik Scott. Fury defeated Wilder, 7th round stoppage, blah, 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 blah. Split decision, draw in December 2008, blah, blah, blah. I want to get to the quotes. I'm going to get to the quotes here. All right. Fury and Wilder had previously agreed to a 2-fight deal back in 2019, and Wilder exercised rematch clause after his defeat in 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic and an injury to Wilder delayed the match. That is not true. COVID-19, the pandemic delayed it. Okay? I'm not going to get into all of this, but the injury didn't postpone the bout. That is not true. That is not true. All right, they're saying that the pandemic and the injury delayed the rematch from happening in 2020. Nonsense. December 5th, Deontay Wilder was ready to go. Fury was trying to fight Ajit Cabiel and Carlos Takam and whoever else. Wally Gator and Jabba Jaw and all these other cartoon characters. But an arbitrator ruled that that the two sides could agree to an extension and that the agreement had not expired. Remember when they said the contract expired? Remember they kept saying that? Remember that? The contract expired. The contract expired. So why y'all in arbitration if the contract expired? You see it right here. The contract had not expired. The arbitrator, see, they can't get that wrong. The arbitrator said that they could agree to an extension and that the agreement had not expired. The whole world was on hold due to COVID. Okay? Plans appeared to be nearly set for Fury to face AJ for the heavyweight unification fight scheduled for August 14th. But the arbitrator's ruling now means that Fury must face Wilder for a third time before September 25th. This is kind of an old article, but yeah. Fury's American promoter Bob Arum told ESPN that they will not pay Wilder step aside, and that instead Fury will face him again and potentially move the fight to Joshua to December and November. Well, that fell through. This aged pretty well, didn't it? They made it seem like Deontay asked for step aside money. Where did Tyson Fury get this number from? Now, ladies and gentlemen, family, what do I always tell you? Remember who I talk to. Also, you remember Tyson Fury told Michael Bisping, I'm sitting here looking at a picture of him. I'm not going to put the picture up. He's sitting here shirtless, sitting next to Michael Bisping, the MMA fighter. He asked me for $20 million, and I told him I don't pay people step aside money. I paid them in ass kickings. That was the truth. They asked for $20 million to step aside, $20 million to step aside. I said I would not give you 20 grand, you piece of ish. I'll smash your effing teeth in. I wouldn't give him 20 million quid to step aside because I'd rather give him okay, you talking all this gibberish garbage, dude. Why was you in court crying? Why was you in court crying like a little B word? Yeah, Yeah, I heard about it. You've offended my family. No, he offended you. Why did you do everything in your power to get out of this fight? Just to come back and just to say Wilder wanted $20 million to step aside? Man, you said yourself, you paid lawyers millions of dollars to handle your court business. What court business? All you had to do was say, yo, stop, I'm fighting you again. You wasted money on lawyers who were trying to what? Get you out of this fight. And now Shelly Finkle is sitting there saying, yo, I'm shocked they didn't offer us anything. So which one is it? Where did this $20 million come from? Fury, you fat chitlin, doughboy, nobody believes you. The comments from Finkle confirmed that the statements that were made by Fury back in May when he spoke to The Athletic and denied reports that he offered Wilder a massive step-aside deal. Let me put this here so y'all can read that. Let me put that here. Let me share the screen again. Y'all see that? The comments from Finkle confirmed the statements that were made by Fury back in May. The article I read to you was from back in May when he spoke to The Athletic and denied reports that he offered Wilder a massive step-aside deal. Okay? The link will be in the description box, man. Y'all don't even worry about that. Y'all go read it for yourself. Listen. You like this guy? This is your guy? This guy's been lying all over the place. Who got COVID in his camp? Do you understand we're going through all it is Wednesday. We supposed to be still gloating. Somebody's supposed to be gloating, either Team Wilder or Team Fury. But now we got to wait till October. Y'all let me know if you believe he's going to actually show up in October. I don't believe it. And I hate that. AJ's over here talking about fighting him without a belt. Where did that come from? I thought Undisputed was important. But y'all got mad at Floyd Mayweather. When I say y'all, I'm talking about the boxing public got mad when Floyd said at one point, belts don't pay the bills. Y'all can't stand the fact that that man's right. Hey, man. Y'all make this bet, y'all laying it. Tyson Fury is now officially holding up the heavyweight division. Because he's a coward. By the way, F.A. Jogba, how's your health? I don't want to know anything. Jared Anderson, how's your health? Sugar Hill, you have an open invite to this platform. I have questions. How's your health? But I know you don't have COVID. My question is, who has COVID? I don't want to know about strategy. I don't want to know about how many times Fury hit the deck. Why is it that Big Baby had no marks on his face, but every time we saw Fury, we knew he got done sparring because he was getting touched up? I don't want to know anything. I want to know, how's your health? The masseuse, the cook, the Russians that Bob Arum said you had running, Sugar Hill I'm talking to, you had running in and out of the camp like it was a crazy house. And now the camp is shut down. People have to be quickly tested before they come in. Now you want to lock down the camp. How unprofessional of you guys. You can't say anything about Team Wilder. They were healthy. Everybody. Remember who I talked to. ESPN. Where are you? Calling out Team Fury for their lack of professionalism. Y'all are silent. This guy lied about $20 million step-aside money. He did it on a big stage. He told Michael Bisping, BT Sports. Y'all can go look it up. Shout out to them. Another lie. You like this guy? Sure. A lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. Y'all gonna see. Move!